Glad Easter's over with. Now, just a celebration stuff. Getting tired of eating those little licorice jelly beans. Actually, bird poop. And I like the Jesus stuff. Matter of fact, I know Jesus. I know 15 of them. They live in the park. I think they're high. I think they're high in drugs, and they should change their name. Like and subscribe. Thank you.
Ready for action. Take that, you rebels.
How's it? Nice. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. It's Monday after Easter, and I thought I'd do a little follow-up. I wasn't going to do one today, but I just kind of woke up. The birdies were woken up, and I got recording, so it should be going on right now. It's Mongoose Monday. And geez, here's a reminder for you, a little tip. Go check your email and erase all the junk email. There's tons and tons of junk email. They're trying to just Easter buy you, sell you, and all that kind of thing. So clear out the junk, because there's a ton of it, I'm sure. There was a ton of it for me. I don't think I'm anything special. Hey, let's just do this kind of thing, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been feeling kind of... I did the little Easter thingy, and that was cool. I was going to do the follow-up of the resurrected body, because it is different from the regular body. So Jesus resurrected is a little different. A lot of, I don't know what to call them, the atheist provers, proving atheism, like to try to debunk this kind of stuff as not believable because it's not reliable, because the only really accounts of it are this, and then they can kind of go and disprove that. So then it's like, you got atheists disproving this. I mean, disproving it. Like, I mean, they're just trying their darndest. Like, and you wind up, they're saying a late Bronze Century superstition. And then you got something like freaking one of the biggest religions there is. And it's got a long track record. And people are still feeling effects of it. And I don't know. Just disprove. You got a very good degree in philosophy because it's under philosophy. Your philosophy degree is very complicated and I don't understand it all. But the actual religion existing over 2,000 years, people affected by it, I mean, you know, in it and affected, that, then the Holy Bible, that versus your philosophy degree. So who has the cojones to just say God doesn't exist? I don't know. I'm just gonna stay out of that. But this whole resurrection body story is kind of really strange because he's not recognized by people. See, right after resurrection, right? He's like poof, and you have the Shroud of Turin thing. Maybe I'll do the Shroud of Turin thing. I've been sick lately. You watched that Herring of Hell one on Saturday, and it was just like 4 minutes long. Because it's like I woke up and I was like, because that's how I was all Good Friday night out, and And it lingered on, and I was like, eh. And speaking of the witch thing, she had this big pile. Speaking of the witch thing, just thinking about it, she had this big pile of stuff to gather for her own. So my mom plays into it. So she made gigantic bags for her to pick up because the kid, and she's all wrapped up in it. And that was the game plan from the start. So she had all the stuff ready for her to come pick up, and she just orders stuff on Amazon and she puts it in bags, and she comes by and snags and ditches and like snakes it and runs, and that's the game now. But she comes over and she kind of like goes into the house a little bit. So that's why I'm kind of wary of this hex thing, because if she comes into the house, she's like, and she's wondering if I'm here, then she's thinking about me, and she's thinking hate. And that's where these hexes come from. And I looked the times when I was sick. I don't know, I was looking on the phone log. So the times I was really kind of under the weather, and the weather was doing its thing too. It was rainy and windy, it's all that too. You're cold sensitive and it's windy and rainy. But I looked at the caller ID, shows up and check it on the TV. I didn't know that. And there's all these phone calls from the witch during those times. I'm like, holy crap, it's coming over the phone. So I still have a theory that electrical things, electrical conduits, so the EVP area, and curses and ghosts, I'm still keeping that wide open as, yeah, I lean on that. So far. That being said, cliche saying, that being said, the supernatural, which is why atheists have to denounce supernatural stuff, because if you say that exists, then you're on the road to admitting God exists. If you say there's an afterlife, you're on the road to, well, I guess there's heaven and hell, and therefore there's God. So you have to denounce the supernatural or paranormal if you're a really good atheist. So, in that whole vein, the resurrected Jesus, poof, Shroud of Turin just goes flying off. It's photographic images from gamma rays that they can't reproduce today. He walks out of the tomb. Angels go park themselves by the tomb. Mary Magdalene and Mary, mother of James, was it? They come running up. Oh, we're going to do some spices. Oh, what's this? Oh my gosh. And then Mary Magdalene's like, oh, well. She turns around and leaves. And then, poof, right in front of her is Jesus. Kind of like going, how's it? Greetings, Earthling. And at first, she does not recognize him, as if to say it doesn't look like him. She thought it was maybe the gardener or something, or something, like a little of a "Who are you?" visually. And then there is a voice, and she recognized the voice, and then oh. And then there was the road to Ananias. The two guys are walking back. And then Jesus comes up, walking behind them. Sort of, what are you talking about? And they're going, well, haven't you heard, stranger? This commotion going around that the guy that claimed to be the Messiah, which they thought would kingly, warlike, get them out of Roman oppression. They thought he was gonna, but he got killed. It's like, oh, I guess that's a turn of events. And so he got killed, and everyone got scared, and everyone dispersed, and it was like a big bummer. And they're kind of still, whoa, whoa, whoa. So the two of them were walking, talking about that when he comes up behind them. What you talking about? What are you wearing? Tunic. So they're like, well, haven't you heard, blah, blah, blah. And then they talked for a bit, and then they went to the place where they were, and then they got into the house, And then they said, oh, well, you know what? Hey, wait a minute. I think they went to the place where all the other... I don't know. I'm going off the cuff because I might get two stories wrapped together. Maybe that's how they want it to happen. But they get to the place and they're just, And they didn't recognize him until he sat down and he broke bread, which is, I guess, the way they did it or the way they did it. But anyways, it was like, okay, who wants some? And he blesses it. Okay, oh God, bless the bread. Does that. And then they recognized him. And as soon as they recognized him doing that, he vanished. And the other one was the apostles were like in their room. This might be the other version. The apostles were in their like little hideout room going, I don't want to get killed. What are we going to do? We're going to stay here. We got to get out of here. Something like that. And he appears to them. Like, huh? So they're in this room, I guess, purportedly with the door is locked. It's bolted up. They're in there scared they're scared for their lives with the bolted door. He just walked through the door. Who needs doors? So who needs bolts? And hello, he's right there. And I think that was when it was like doubting Thomas thing and all that. I don't know. This takes long to go. I could maybe get that shot a turn thing. I mean, I don't know. But anyways, it was definitely different, but it's definitely that spirit realm is, what? So, here we go. In the news, it's Mariupol in Ukraine. It's just getting damaged. The main guy there wrote the Pope and said it's basically worse than hell. He's writing the Pope, telling it it's worse than hell. They're bombing on the west side. So they're just bombing the heck out of all the civilians. And that's how they're winning. And the West is right now kind of like hands tied behind their back still in a sense, and they're pretty much doing nothing. They should just, I don't know what they should just do. It's just painful to watch. But yay for the guy, and they're going to stick in there. They're not going to give up. So it's all suicide mission for the ones staying behind in the east, and the west is getting bombed. In this part of town, what do we got? Let's see if it works. Does it work? No, yeah, we're having overload. Yeah, we're having encoder overloads, which is not paranormal. It is mess up. It took me a while to put this back together, and now it's not doing its thing because of it's not doing its thing. That's why. So anyhow, that's about it. We're not gonna get it. Already. Gonna have to do something else. Anyways, for me, there's a lot of mixed appointment things going on coming up, so it's gonna be a spotty. But thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, enjoy. Recover. I wish you a happy recovery from Easter stuff. Just think. Jesus just walked through doors. It's just too much. Have a happy Monday. Oh, look at the sun. What's up with that? It's like a circle kind. Oh, it's gonna be a nice day though. Yay. Aloha, fresh aloha.